Please stand for the pledge. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Carlsbad. We have an exciting show planned for you today. To start off, we're going to have a story on a fellow student named Noah. Then we're going to have Sebastian live on Lightcraft to give a little weather update. Luke, what else do we have?
We're also going to have Best Buddies and men's basketball live in the studio.
Yep, I'm Owen Lockery.
And I'm Luke Whitehead.
And CHS TV starts right now. Start off our show, we're going to have a story on Noah who turns things into art. Drew brings us his piece.
Over 2 years ago, Noah started devoting his time to a very unique hobby, which is carried on to this day.
So how I got into this whole trash art idea is I would have like open time and I'd often see like free stuff on the side of the road, and I thought like I can like be creative and make something cool out of that and just be productive.
Noah has specific areas where he finds the best materials.
So when I want to find art materials, I like to go to like business parks, just around my neighborhood. I'll just drive through, and if I see something, I got a truck, so I'll put it in the back and take it home.
Noah's most recent creation was inspired from his loved ones.
So I'm building my version of Noah's Arks for all my pets. So we got it's mainly inspired for my dog, so it's kind of a dog house.
And he made sure this creation had a purpose.
The inspiration to make this is currently we moved Rosa's little room from our sunroom to my room, and I felt like it's kind of like she didn't have her space, so I wanted to make her a space outside.
To Noah, the most important aspect of his art is that it is eco-friendly.
I'm a sole believer in like one man's junk is another man's treasure, and I feel like we need to be a society that like reuses stuff, and so those ideas help me make art.
Noah has found a way to continue his hobbies while helping the environment. Reporting for CHS TV with photojournalist Liam Sarsilmas, I'm Drew Evanson.
Thank you, Drew, for that piece. Carlsbad Equality Coalition is offering a speech competition for middle and high schoolers. The submissions are due online by January 10th at carlsbadequalitycoalition.com.
All CUSC high school students will have free access to Schmoot for test prep, homework help, and study skills. Log in through your Clever account. For our first break in the announcements, we will send it over to Sebastian, who is live with Lightcraft Technology, to talk about the recent weather. Sebastian?
What is going on, Carlsbad? I'm Sebastian Sanders, and you guys may have noticed that it is a beautiful and sunny day outside. It's about 60 degrees right now, and down in San Diego and LA, it's about 42 and 46 degrees, and then making your way up the coast, it's going to be about 53 degrees in San Francisco. There's also going to be a good chance of rain. Moving up into the mountains, Big Bear Lakes are about 45 degrees, where the Mammoth Lakes are about 35 degrees, which means there still should be some great snow up there for you guys. Make sure you get outside to just enjoy this beautiful weather we have, and I'm going to send it back to Owen at the desk.
Thanks for that update, Seabass. Would you like to promote your club on our show? Come by room 5105 before school or during lunch to do so. Lancer Jacks is open before school, at break, and at lunch to provide you with your spirit wear needs. Stop by to make your purchase.
We will be live streaming all home basketball games this season, and they can be found on the CHS TV website. For our next break in the announcements, we'll have Darby live in the studio with Best Buddies. Darby?
Good morning, Carlsbad. I'm here with some members from Best Buddies, including the president, So Isa. Can you tell me about what goes on in the club?
Yes, we are a club that promotes inclusivity and friendships, specifically with students with IDDs, and it's a great way to brighten your day and to have fun, so we would love for you to join us.
That's really amazing. And Caden, I hear there is a fundraiser coming up. Can you tell me more about that?
Yeah, so we have a fundraiser coming up at Chipotle within the next month. Be sure to look at our Instagram for more information on that. When you go, make sure to mention Carlsbad Best Buddies. It'll really help us out a lot.
All right, awesome. And Charlie, I hear this is your first meeting of the new year. Can you give me some more details?
Best Buddy takes place by the 4000 building at lunch every Wednesday.
All right, so in front of the 4000s building every Wednesday at lunch. And Luke, I have to ask, what is your favorite part about the club?
Hanging out with our friends and going to parties like the Best Buddies Christmas party and the Halloween party.
Yeah, that sounds really fun. Well, thank you all for coming on, and I will send it back to Owen at the desk.
Thanks so much, Darby. Are you interested in playing boys golf in the spring? Well, there will be a non-mandatory meet and greet with the coaches today and tomorrow at 4 p.m. at Goat Hill Park. Make sure you bring your clubs for some practice before tryouts in February. CUSD is now participating in Speak Up, which is a national research project. Check Skaloop for more details.
Next up on the show, we have Peyton Millard with the men's basketball team to talk about their recent game cancellation. Peyton?
Good morning, Carlsbad. I'm Peyton here with varsity boys basketball members Mason, Kurt, and Kellen. So Mason, what happened with your guys' upcoming game at Sage?
Yeah, so this new variant of COVID is definitely hitting San Diego hard. But so guys on both sides, Sage Creek and Carlsbad, have gotten cases. So it's not canceled, but it is getting postponed. So that's definitely positive.
Yeah, that's really disappointing. And speaking of rescheduling, Kurt, when is it going to be rescheduled, and how are you guys going to prepare for that?
Yeah, the game's going to be rescheduled to mid to late January, and we're really just putting in the work, feeling it in the gym, and giving our own time and effort towards the grind.
Yeah, that's awesome. So Kellen, how are you guys dealing with not being able to play?
Obviously it sucks, but like Kurt said, we got to stay in the gym, keep putting in work and staying active.
That's awesome. So make sure you guys stay safe. And do you guys have any shout outs?
Shout out Black Air Force Dom and the Box Out crew.
Shout out Murray Patient Zero.
And remember to feel it.
Now I want to send it back to Luke at the desk.
Thanks, Peyton. Peer tutoring is available now in the CHS library Monday and Friday before school and Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday after school. No appointment is needed, so just drop in.
Math Lab is now available before school from 7:25 to 8:25 a.m. in room 7106. Writing Lab is available every morning during zero period in room 3211. No appointment is needed, so just drop in.
For our next break in the announcements, we'll be sending it over to the football field to Liam Sarzomaz to talk about some sports updates for our teams. Liam?
Good morning, Carlsbad. I'm standing here live on the football field to talk about some sports updates for this week. So, starting off for today, we unfortunately had two games canceled. We had boys soccer and boys varsity basketball canceled, all due to COVID exposures. And coming up this Friday, we have boys soccer versus RBV away at 7, so make sure you guys come check that out. And on Saturday, we have women's wrestling and boys wrestling versus at East Lake and Mission Hills. So make sure you guys come check that out. And finally, we have women's soccer taking on San Marcos away at 11. So make sure you guys come check out all those games and support your Lancers, and I'm going to send it back to the desk.
Thanks, Liam. Would you like to earn both high school and college credit? Counseling 100 is being offered next semester, and this course is 100% online on their own schedule. See your counselor for more information.
For our last break in the announcements, we will have Nate live on the Magic Window to give an update on some important NFL games. Nate?
What's up, guys? My name's Nate Nicholson. I'm on the Magic Window to talk about the final regular season games going on later this weekend in the NFL. So starting off, we have the 49ers at the Rams. Now, if the Rams win, they will clinch their division, which means they'll have home field advantage for the first game of the playoffs, and they will knock the 49ers out of the playoffs. But if the 49ers win, they will be in the wild card, and they will be in the first game just without home field advantage. Moving on, we have the Steelers at the Ravens. If the Steelers win, they need the Colts to lose in order to make the playoffs. And if the Ravens win, they need the Colts, Chargers, and Dolphins all to lose in order to make the playoffs. Now, it'll be really difficult to win considering they're out their starting quarterback, Lamar Jackson. Tyler Huntley will be taking his place as he is the backup. And this is a really interesting game as both the Chargers and the Raiders are 9-7. And this means that whoever wins this game will be in the playoffs. And finally, we have the Colts at the Jaguars. Now, if the Jaguars win, they will not make the playoffs considering they are a 2-14 team, but they will pave the way for the Steelers or the Ravens to make the playoffs. And if the Colts win, they will be in the playoffs. So with that, I'm going to send it back to the desk.
Thanks for that update, Nate. Make sure you guys check out some of his upcoming sports matches, Carlsbad. That's all we have for today. So, bye.
Hi, I'm Jacob Clark. Occasionally on CHS TV, we'll broadcast live from our Lightcraft studio. This technology is officially called virtual production, and it's pretty amazing. We'll explain how virtual production is quickly changing the way movies and television shows are produced. Stay tuned for more Lightcraft segments, and of course, every day we'll bring you Magic Window reports, live coverage via satellite, and of course, live guest conversation in our studio. And don't forget to follow us on social media. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.